lot of mustaches today. A lot of fine looking mustaches I've seen today. So I've ordered Goal Zero, the Nomad 100. I ordered a solar panel, and I ordered a longer connecting cable. The connecting cable has come, and it does not connect to this, even though it was recommended with this. My own, I didn't do my due diligence. And now my solar panel is here, but my Sherpa is not here, which is the one piece I need to do anything. You can't do anything with any of it until you have the battery pack. So any day, that'll be here. Super excited. So as you guys have seen in the past, I'm not the best at unboxing. I'm also not trying to be the best at exercise. So not the best on, oh, this is hefty, man. Yeah. Feel this thing, how rugged that is. Wow, this is super awesome. Like normally you open a package and you're surprised how small the item inside is, but this thing is super beefy. Just like it, you feel this and you're like, holy man, this is rugged. Not like that shitty wrapper rugged.
I'm not that guy.
Yeah, you are. You are. You actually are, dude. You are that guy.
But like rugged, durable.
And then you also have a USB port, so that'll go into your battery.
So that there, I can run a USB into any other battery that also has USB. Maybe. I would have to have a USB-A to a USB-B. Is that a B?
The little one's a micro. This is an A.
And what's a B?
Not 100%.
Maybe there's not a B. They just jumped to C for compact. Well, we still can't show you anything cool, but it looks neat. Awesome. Hey, what's up? It's raining out here. Look at you. Coat looks so shiny. What kind of hair product do you use? Are you using girl hair product or boy hair product? You like the girl smell or you like the boy smell? Huh? Which one? I let him out when nobody's here and the gates are all closed. But with everybody here, gates are open, so he stays back there. Otherwise, a lot of times he'll have run of the property. More of a deterrent as well. You know? He's a big dog, and he's got a bark. And dogs know. Dogs just know. Like if you're not supposed to be there, they know what you're up to. You know, with owner and everything, they can kind of still sense it. And if somebody who has been allowed to be here comes back with bad intention, dogs know. That's a big dog. He's not anywhere near full grown, but having access to the entry points of the property is a huge deterrent. I mean, somebody could shoot the dog or poison the dog, but for the most part, the normal, everyday, just criminal, that dog will bite the shit out of you. And he's not the only one. There's more dogs also. He takes care of things. Livestock guardian dogs, you know, protect the flock, and that includes their human flocks oftentimes as well. So chicken, Amanda ran another load of chicken, so I'm going to put some kibble in here, and I'm going to take all this chicken and chicken fat that was cut off that didn't go in the freeze dryer. Fat won't freeze dry. Rather than get the fat off, cut the meat next to it, which leaves some left over here, and that goes to the dogs. Nothing gets wasted. Everything goes to something alive here. It goes to either animals, chickens, ducks, stuff like that, or it goes to dogs and cats. And then cooked meat that has bone in that hasn't been used, we don't give that to the dogs because the bone has been cooked and it becomes brittle and can break, you know, in the esophagus and through the digestive tract. So bone-in meat goes to the cats, and we just lay it out there, and they'll leave it in a pile for a day or two, and then one day you'll come out and it's just all gone. Other stuff comes up as well and eats it. You know, we've seen possums out there. I've never seen raccoons inside the fence lines. It's raining. We'll put this in here so his kibble doesn't get all mush. I don't know if he cares. He's made quite a nest here for himself. There's another one of him coming also. It's in the works right now. Soon there will be a couple more of him. Oh, I need that bowl with that chicken in there. This bowl with all the salmonella right here. I'm gonna take that and soak it when I come back up from doing the animals. This will wash off nice. It's raining. Not really raining. There's water coming from the air. More of a drizzle. It's supposed to rain through the day, and then it's supposed to get cold over the next few days here. Wednesday. So it's not Taco Tuesday, but we're having tacos. Birria tacos. Crispy cheese tacos. Usually when you get them, they're little, right? You get like 3 of them or 4 of them. He makes them big. So it's like a birria crispy quesadilla almost. Man, are they good. Matt Christopher, we were talking yesterday about 4-wheelers. This is the 850, 660's up the hill. And the 660 has ITP, like mud cross tires on it. Super aggressive, kind of paddle-ish tire. Works amazing, but it tears up your lawn. And you can see right here, like that's not crazy power or under heavy throttle. That's just driving up the hill on wet grass. In a day or two, you don't see those tracks anymore. But if you took that like to your house, your wife would probably be mad about the front yard when you drove through it. Those tires there are super old and not even sharp anymore. These tires are pretty dead as it sits. I forgot to put the chickens back in their coop. If they go back in the coop on their own, I forgot to come out and close the door is all that would be required. So they're all out here because they have not been fed today and they're begging for food. You can see there's quite a few, and then there's these two dumb ones that are inside this kennel trying to run through the wall rather than walk out of the kennel. Why is this guy laying on the ground? That's weird. Oh, just nesting, dust bathing. Throwing that on the ground like I just did is a terrible waste. Like, they will lose a lot of that feed down inside that straw. But my goal right now is just to get it in there. The outside ones will notice the ones inside eating, and they will try to get to it. And they're really stopped by this open door. They are not very smart at all. You will get some that are. I have some barred rocks that are super smart, and they know when you're trying to trick them or get them back in the coop. But these ones here, not so much. So I'll just kind of try to kick them this way or run them this way, and they'll pivot back. And then these ones, they hooked. There we go. So I'll come around, coop this way. Anything that's out here. Hey, you, what are you doing? Move along. Where are your papers? There we go. Oh, we got one more up the hill. He's starting to come. I don't know whether he's going to or not. Let's see if we can get him down here. What are you doing, rogue agent? Away with you. What kind of chicken is this? I have this one, and then I have like the white version of this one. You go over there. Come on, I don't have time for this. I will literally just end you. Now, these ones, even though they've got feet in there, I feel like they have tasted freedom and they're gonna try to make their way out of the cage here. Come on, dum-dum. Come on, you can do it. And the red ones are always kind of up to some shenanigans, right? When you open the cage, it's always a red one that wants to run out, always. Get in there. You just ran past the door, dummy. Come on. See, there's the white kind of that. What kind of bird is that? If you can't catch them right, if they're becoming a pain in the ass, it's because they're not hungry enough. If you just leave them out and don't give them any feed, don't feel bad for them, right? Don't give them any feed on the outside. You will come in a day or two from now, open that door, and they will be ready to go in. They'll figure it out on their own. That water bowl's empty because it wasn't freezing. We didn't fill it. I should have left it out here, but the dogs will carry it around. But the water has water in it. It has plenty of water. And keeping these in, these ones aren't coming. They're not making it in. Enough of this. I have already wasted enough time here. You guys can just be hungry. Not the smartest members of the gene pool there. Or maybe they are. Maybe they are smart. Maybe this is by design. One has made it. Come on, dum-dum. There we go. All birds back inside. What's up? What are you doing? Yep. Ducks are all out. Chickens are kind of under the shelter of the coops there. Right hand lift. I could not have lifted that with my left. Ooh, what's happened here? Look, those look like duck eggs. That's exactly what has happened here. Oh, a whole bag full of duck eggs. So here's where the ducks are laying eggs, right here. These are all duck eggs. And there's a whole bag of duck eggs there. They're probably no good. And then you have chickens here eating duck eggs, which the shells are considerably harder than chicken eggs. Now, anytime I have a hood on, I always smack my head. Anytime I have a hood on, because I can't see to the sides or above what to do about these chickens. We're gonna have to relocate these chickens. They're just gonna have to go. I just found a big nest of duck eggs. That bag of wood chips sitting in that other pen over there, it's full of duck eggs. They've been climbing in it, laying eggs in it. Parts of my insides are coming out. Might have to tourniquet, don't know. When you're pushing pellets down in the rabbit feeders, there's always a sharp wire in one or two of them. It'll cut your finger. Not a problem now, but if the time comes when those rabbits are your source of food, you probably are lacking antibiotics as well. So it might be a problem then. I'm going to rinse this water trough out. Don't get it twisted. See that? Oh, wow. The hose, because it was downhill, was evacuated of all the water. Just took a delay there to fill it up. There's a lot of water pressure here on the property. So don't get it twisted. This shit right here, this is for you to look better in front of your friends. Your animals don't give any care as to how clean that water is. Your animals lick each other's buttholes and eat each other's poop. Just keep that in mind. Now, there's some stuff, you know, will be an issue with animals getting sick. This algae and the droppings that are in here doesn't affect the animals at all. My dogs walk around literally behind the chickens and eat their poop off the ground. Anything that's in here, they don't care. Won't affect them at all. This one here, super clean. Got a few leaves that fell in there, but doesn't matter. These little Rubbermaid troughs are good. You can get them online at places. I think Lowe's and Home Depot even sell these as pawn. But if you buy them local, you'll save a lot of money on shipping. They are pretty heavy. Now I'm just gonna pull this off. Again, same nozzle as the last video. Nelson right here. I'll put a link to this in Amazon. Great piece of equipment. We use a lot of them. And I'm just gonna pop this off of here and put this inside here. and I usually keep a piece of a cinder block or a block or something in there. It's literally there. That might be chicken poop right there. It in fact was chicken poop, and it's not just chicken poop, it's like caulking. It was from something else, so it was not chicken poop. So I just leave these in here, and it kind of holds the hose there as you're filling, so you can walk away. So you don't walk away, come back 10 minutes later, and you've been watering the ground the whole time. Water coming down the hill, catching this berm. Once it fills up a little, it will evacuate down that way, which is fine. We're not worried about that water right now. The goal is to keep this out of mud and landslide. We've created soil that just sits on top of hard rock and clay, and if we had just a slight more slope under certain rain circumstances, we would lose most of this topsoil, and it would go down there and follow it and leave the property. US's biggest export every year is topsoil, and we don't get paid for it. It just goes away. Crispy dipping tacos. So good. Go outside and see if we have better light. Oh yeah, we do not have, well maybe. So dreary out. Oh bother. It's very Eeyore outside. Girls don't even like Virya. I got on that kerosene cologne. All I can think of that rhymes is she might want a bone. My girl dog, she likes to eat bones. You thought I was talking about something else, huh? I'm not the best country singer, but I'm also not the worst. Tractor Supply here. I'm gonna duck in here and see if they have some replacement lids for these 2 cans I have that are missing lid. Hopefully they have something that will work. I'm going to run over to a electric supply place because our local electric place didn't have the wire I needed. And then I came out here to Lowe's, which said it had it online last night. They also did not have it. So I'm gonna duck in here. It's on the way. I'm gonna see if I can get the lids I need. I'm gonna go to the electric place, and out by the electric place, or at least in that direction, is a gas station that sells kerosene. Fuel cans, where are your fuel cans? You could totally use these right here. What I need, this one says water. Feels very different than that one. I think what I need are these. Seem to have a screw cap, an extra extension. I saw these on Amazon the other night. I think these will do what I need to do. They don't have one open though. Looks just like this can. All right, well it fits. A lot of pieces, a lot of papers, a lot of parts. Okay, that comes off there, this comes off here. Yellow, I assume, denotes diesel. Is there a gasket? There is no gasket. Does this fit? Yes, it fits nicely. Has a cap here. Cap actually has a rubber gasket, so that should hold in vapor. And it has an extension so you can pour it into other things nicely. And these non-vented cans, it comes with a piece you can drill in and press in this vent so that it will pour faster. Basically fixing what the government has gotten into the middle of and messed up with your gas cans. I'm sure there's a lot of other options, but this will immediately get these ones working, and I can now go to a gas station and get more kerosene. Nice little Toyota Tacoma truck. It's just like the one I traded in for this one, except mine was black. Somebody asked me today why we have all the Toyota trucks, and he's like, you know, I want a US made truck. And I forgot to have the conversation. I left out of the conversation that a Toyota Tacoma is 100% US made truck. Actually, more US made than any other US made truck. Tundra, I'm not positive about, but even if it's not 100% US made, I bought it from a dealer in the United States. When I have it serviced, it's at a dealer in the United States. When I buy tires and all the aftermarket parts for these trucks, they're United States. So it puts money into US commerce here for sure. The other thing was Toyota interacts with me on social media when we make videos using Toyota products. Ford, Chevy, GMC, Dodge, they just don't care. We've tagged them, we've sent them links to our videos and stuff. They don't interact, they don't even acknowledge that they've received them. And maybe they don't, but somehow Toyota did. So that's why we stay with Toyota. And I've bought 3 of their trucks. And 11 of my friends have bought trucks at this dealership because of the experience and the conversation we had over the experience. So we'll stay with Toyota for a while until something changes. Look at this building, looks abandoned, a lot of broken windows in it. So I've been to a 3rd place now, and they didn't have it either. I'm trying a 4th place right now, which is my last possibility, my last hope without driving over an hour. Actually, I guess I do have some other possible places. Downtown Court Square, Paris. Pretty little Court Square. Heading to Paris Building Supply. When we build bigger projects, we typically order from them, and they deliver it. They drop it off and unload it for us. It's convenient. Much of the materials that built the original building build-out came from Paris Building Supply. And of quarter mile, your destination will be on the right. It's right up here. Just up here, which also happens to be on the right. Right up here on the right. It's pretty big. These are all their warehouses.
Your destination is on the right.
A lot of mustaches today. A lot of fine looking mustaches I've seen today. And now it's raining. Paris Builder Supply had the wire. 4th time's the charm. Holy cow, was everybody here so nice. The customers in here were nice. People that work here are awesome. Man, I haven't been anywhere, especially in the last 2 years, where people are so friendly. It's amazing. Like, things have been recalibrated and things are not the same as they used to be. But in here, it was nice. It definitely stands out as different. It just makes me happy that we've done business with these guys so many times in the past. Now, kerosene. And I got a little bilge pump, like a little slurp pump, right? We needed to fix broken pipes the other day and had to turn off the valves, and the whole box was frozen. It was underwater and the water was freezing cold. Not ice yet, but cold. So now we have one. I just saw it hanging there and got one. $4.60 a gallon. And I'm back. Prepaid, 132 some dollars, 30 gallons of kerosene. It's never going down in price. Even if things go back, Trump got back, right, all the fuel prices went down. It's not gonna go back down. It's not. They really have you set up in a bad place here. The hose is so short, you have to turn the pump off to put it back on, and you can't do that because it'll reset your meter, so you have to set it on the ground. The hose is so short, you're standing in the mud, and if you stand where you're not in the mud, you have your back to the rest of the gas station, so you don't know who's approaching you. Just not good setup.
Hey, you're the guy that owns SOE, right?
Yeah. Have you been there? Why not? We're close.
I used to watch all Jaeger's videos.
You should come over. Like 20 minutes from here, man. This is the nearest kerosene.
Do you have like a store?
Yeah, we have a big deal coming up. We'll have a few hundred people there. Prepper Festival get together, February 19th, 20th.
You said one thing about how you put you anywhere on the planet with a sewing machine or find a way to make money.
No, what I said is you can put me anywhere on the planet naked, and within a year I will make $1 million again. Man, I need one more valve. I think this thing is stuck wide open. I'm gonna have kerosene all over the truck when I get back. Already have kerosene all over the truck. I smell like a kerosene heater. Half a tank, might as well fill up on the way out. Not gonna get any cheaper. Regular here is $2.99 a gallon. I don't know if you could hear it when I was filling up the kerosene. A dude said, "Hey, you're the SOE guy." And I said, "Yeah, man." And he said he had just moved here. And I said, "Have you been to our shop?" He said, "No, I used to watch Jaeger's videos and your videos." And I said, "Well, why don't you come by?" We're like 20 minutes away. Like, "Yeah, I might do that." He goes, "Yeah, I heard you say that, you know, you could be dropped off anywhere with a sewing machine and just, you know, start business." I said, "No, what I said was I could be dropped anywhere in the world naked with nothing and I would be fine. By the end of the day, I'd have $100 in my pocket. By the end of the week, I would have a place to stay and food to eat regularly. And by the end of the month, I would have a working vehicle. By the end of the year, I will have made $1 million again," something to that effect. He's like, "Okay, well, man, I hope you do well." Right on. Whoever you were, good to see you. You obviously spent time of your life, you know, watching us, so you should come see us and see it in person, right? See what's changed from whatever videos you used to watch. We're one town over. I heard you talking about eating at, I don't know, that restaurant across the street there. There's a lot better restaurants in Jackson. It's 45 minutes from you. Really want to have a good meal, go to Nashville, and we drive there every weekend. You should come and meet us and see the place in person and see what we actually do, man. We're just like 20 minutes, 30 minutes away. I'm making the drive right now. I literally drove from SOE to that gas station because that's the nearest gas station that has kerosene. We'll see if you show up, man. See all that wet? I think that's all kerosene. I really think one of these things doesn't close. You little motherfucker. Did you see what I just saw? Zip ties. While I was filling these up, I saw that there was a damn zip tie broken on the ground at the gas station where the kerosene pump was. And I was going to film it, and then that dude was there, and I was just trying to get out of his way so he could get his. Here's a third one. This Mustang threw up all over the lean-to here. So probably where the zip ties are from. Mustang vomit. And mission complete. I got one of these Tractor Supply fuel cans. Give it a shot, see how it compares to these. These here, these VP ones, bust past the threads really easy, which means that'll be a point where it'll leak and you'll lose vapor. This one turns really tight and does not bust pass. So, and they're considerably cheaper. Maybe that's the way to go. We'll see. Here's the wire, $300 some worth of wire. Crazy. 50 feet of wire, 300 bucks. About 8:30. Supposed to have ice coming. I don't think it's supposed to be cold till 6 in the morning.
6 in the morning.
But the weather guessers, they don't ever know what's going on. It changes all the time. Just a week ago, they said we're supposed to have 20 inches of snow. Who knows? I'm gonna go ahead and put the bikes in the garage, get that out of the way, just so that should we have some snow, it's better off going anyway. I don't know, it's cold, it's getting chilly. Chilly enough that I'm comfortable in my Titanica jacket.
I'm talking about realest, one of the realest to try. My family, SOE, got the tools to survive.